What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? For those of you that don't know, this evening we are going to be doing the March Mammal Madness. The tournament starts this evening. I'm even wearing my Animals of the World shirt, and it's kind of funny. Names on there, like we have a snake as a danger noodle. Just getting in the spirit of the March Mammal Madness. So yeah, tonight we're diving into one of the greatest scientific sporting events on the planet. March Mammal Madness, baby. Come on. For anyone new here, it is the ultimate wildlife showdown where animals from around the world enter the tournament, bracket style, and battle it out based on the real ecology, real biology, and kind of a little bit of chaos mixed in there. Tonight is the actual start of the tournament. So we are starting. I think I'll probably release this around 7:30. I'm pre-recording it a little bit beforehand just in case I run out of time. Where we're just going to go through everybody's drafted teams and what they think is going to win. Um, we're going to see, who drafted the Apex Predators, who went for a little bit of chaos with their selections, and, who picked something that might just get eliminated round one and have absolutely no hope of winning. At 8 p.m., we will go live when the actual results of the wild card round are released and when the tournament will officially kick off. So yeah, I mean, expect surprises, expect some upsets. I think there's so much just unknown in this that really, this is my first year doing it. I've never done it before, so I really don't know what to expect. So we'll see. Yeah. So let's dive into it. What is the March Mammal Madness? So looking in this, you guys can go. It's something that's run by Arizona State University. You guys can go to their website, March Mammal Madness, and check it out at the So It Begins. You can get a guide. You can also get your own bracket to fill out. As I said, the wild card is going to be tonight, so you might miss that round, but you can still fill out the rest. This is the schedule for which everything is going to come out. So we are already here in March. Tonight is the 9th, where the actual wild card takes place. And then every Wednesday and Thursday, you have battles, and so on and so forth. Until we get to the final rounds where they all take place. April 1st, you have the championship. So I had a group of friends get together and fill out these sheets. So we're going to go through them. Let's start first with mine. You can see I chose my team name of the Bingo Dingoes. Everybody else kind of just put their real names. So let's start with our left side of our bracket, the Library Legends. So you have the Nile crocodile and papyrus. If you don't know, I pulled this up so that we can lean on Google a little bit, but papyrus is, we'll type animal. It's not an animal. Okay, this is not going to work. I don't believe, at least. I think this is what they want, which is a plant. I don't know in what reality a plant beats a crocodile. But the Nile crocodile is a big old honking crocodile. You know, it can be 500 to 1,700 pounds. I assume this is female, 88 to 550. 19 mile per hour swimming. That's pretty fast. I mean, this thing is. I mean, I just don't see how a plant wins if I'm doing that correctly. So we have the Nile crocodile winning that fight. A rabbit and a mouse. Once again, rabbit's got to win. Oh, also one of the side notes. They do have environmental benefits. I believe round one and round two, whoever is the lower rank or the higher rank, with lower number but higher ranked, has the environmental advantage. And then I believe it becomes random at round 3 and onward. So the rabbit and the mouse, not really, environment doesn't really matter. However, when we have the crocodile versus the rabbit, I'm assuming that this Nile's environment is going to be like kind of swampish. And I don't see, even if it wasn't a swamp, how does the rabbit beat the crocodile? It doesn't. But it also goes on running away. If somebody runs out of combat, they automatically lose. So there are instances like one of these animals makes a really high pitched noise, and then there's an animal who is deathly afraid of it. So technically, the deathly afraid animal should win in a natural fight, but if he gets scared and runs away, he loses. So there's a little bit of chaos, a little bit of random to the fights, it seems. But I have the Nile crocodile beating the rabbit, moving on. Underneath, we have a fox versus a scorpion. Once again, I'm thinking a fox just eats a scorpion, but we'll see. And then we have an owl versus silverfish. Once again, I mean, don't owls eat fish? Most birds eat fish, so yeah, the owl easily takes that. Out of the fox and the owl, I think this is actually a more even fight than you would think. Depending on the size of the fox, um, I think the owl has enough mobility to come down, do some damage, and get out of harm's way. So I have the owl winning that fight. I also have the owl beating the crocodile. I think it's a toss-up. I think the crocodile could just go all the way. I think environment matters, and at this point, I believe it's random. I think an owl does better in more environments than the crocodile does. If the crocodile is just out in the open, doesn't have water to retreat to, um, I think it's in trouble. I think it's in trouble. And for those of you that don't understand, um, like you're like, what do you mean an owl wins? Like some owls are just built different. Um, like this guy's agile. Let me see his talons. Like look at these claws, man. This is here you go right here. Look at this thing, man. His claws are wrapping around this guy's arm. Imagine that's a little dog, a little beagle dog or something. It only needs a couple swipes, or, like we know some birds do. He might pick him up if he's strong enough. I don't know. Depends on the size of the fox. Pick the fox up, fly him up a little bit higher, and drop him. Now the crocodile, he's not picking up a crocodile, but I think he can claw the crocodile. I think he can take his eyes out. I think the owl is an underdog. He's my sleeper pick. If we move to the bottom half of that, we have a domestic cat versus a bat. Once again, I mean cats eat birds. I don't think a bat wins this at all. Domestic dog versus a book louse. Now we could not find a book louse. Every time we Googled book louse, book lice came up. So we assume that book louse is just lice, which could be an issue for dogs. Like they have fleas and stuff, but like, is it killing a dog? No. And if it's just one single lice, I don't know. There's no way. No way the dog doesn't win this. Cat versus dog. I'm kind of dislike this a little bit because we don't know what type of cat it is and we don't know what type of dog it is. If it's a domestic dog and it's a German Shepherd or a Doberman or a Pit Bull, those are different than if it is a Beagle or if it is a Chihuahua, you know? There's some cats, a Bengal cat is going to take out a Chihuahua, but it sure as hell ain't taking out a Doberman, or a Maine Coon. Those are big cats. But is it taking out a Doberman? Don't think so. So I got the dog winning that fight. Underneath that, we have the stork and a Mesopotamian hemiri. And Mesopotamian hemiri is a fish. Y'all let me know. Y'all in chat, let me know. This is a stork. What did we say earlier? Birds eat fish. How does the stork not win? Also, how is this fish ranked 10th over things like it's ranked higher than the bat? What? It makes no sense. Underneath that, we have lions. I also thought this was very interesting, and my wife brought this up. It is lions. Everything else is singular. This says lions, so it may be a pack of lions, which seems like cheating to me. Um, but lions versus mold. I don't understand how mold, same as the plant, the papyrus. I don't understand how the papyrus works. I don't understand how mold is going to work. There are people that have picked mold to win the whole thing because how do you beat it? And I slightly agree with that. But how does it win at the same time? I don't know. I think it's. I don't know how they're going to work the mold out, but regardless, I would be upset if mold won. So I picked lion. Out of the lion and stork, I think a lion eats a stork 10 times out of 10. And if it's multiple lions, yeah, I mean, yeah. Lion versus dog. I mean, the lion is going to have 300, 400 pounds on the dog. I mean, it's not a fight. Especially if it's a lioness. It's just not a fight. Owl versus lion. I wanted to stick with my owl. I wanted to ride the owl out. However, if the lion gets one good bite, the owl dies. The owl has to successfully land a lot of attacks to win. It's kind of the same issue as the crocodile. The owl has to hit the crocodile a lot. The crocodile probably only has to get lucky once, and the owl's done. I think the lion is the same scenario. The owl has to do a lot of damage to this lion, and the lion just has to get lucky once. I picked the lion to win that one. Um, that's the top of the left side. We'll go down to the right side. And once we go, we'll go through a little detailed on mine. But when we look through everybody else's, we won't have to go through. We'll just pick out the the funny ones. Our wild card. This is our thing tonight. Bone collector caterpillar versus the assassin bug. All right, these are worth looking up. Kind of cool creatures. And I think that's the whole reason this is put together is to get people looking these things up and kind of checking them out. Look at this guy. He is gnarly. Like these are all the bones of bugs he eats. All their carcasses. This is what they normally look like. Just this caterpillar type creature. This is like what they look like with dead insects parts on them. Like these are legs and shit. Super gnarly. Excuse me. I should not be cussing for this. But very, very gnarly creature. So it's that's the bone collector caterpillar versus the assassin bug. This guy also, like, there's multiple forms of him, so I don't really know which one we're getting. But, like, look at this guy with his stacked up bodies. These are all the bodies he's killed. And he's just chilling with them. So, I'm thinking this guy who is made to kill other bugs is going to take the win. That's who I picked. Ass. Assassin bug. Alright, and then we get into the actual bracket. Honey badger versus the wild card winner. So a honey badger, for those of you that don't know and want to sleep on the honey badger, this guy is gnarly. They do not play games. They are also, they have some type of, like, immunity to poisons, or maybe not immunity, but some type of resistance. Like, they fight poisonous snakes and win. This is a honey badger taking a wolf on. Like, these guys are brutal. Brutal animal. This is obviously a fake picture of one eating a honey lollipop, but I mean, that's kind of cute. So I have him winning against either one of these. It doesn't even matter who wins. He absolutely just steps on a bug, eats a bug, whatever he wants to do with the bug. A shrew and a planing gale. A shrew is a little rat, little rodent guy. The long Tailed plain. Also a little rodent. I just kind of randomly picked. I didn't really feel like reading about them. They're both small little rodents. I took the shrew because the shrew was ranked higher. I'm not a big rat guy, mouse guy. None of the rodents, not really my style. So I took the smaller of the two, or the bigger of the two, and went with it. That versus a badger, easy badger win. Once again, badger just literally kills this in one bite. One bite. All right, the common chuckwalla, little lizard. Little lizard. He's not little. Let me take that back. He's not little. If we go back over here, oh, I saw his size somewhere. But he is not poisonous, as we can see here. Not poisonous. So I don't know. He's not. He ain't nothing crazy. But he's going against a bat. So yeah, I mean, the bat is eating a frog here, but I don't think he's eating a lizard. So yeah, he's taking the L here. Chuck is moving on. These are also stupid. Not stupid, but I didn't really like this battle either. So this is a Pacific lamprey. It's like an eel type creature. It's really gnarly looking. Like a leech almost. It's like a eel like leech. Very gnarly looking, but they're not very big. Versus a bone worm. These things are really cool looking, but I just don't think they win. And I also think these things are like how would this ever compare against the honey badger? You know, like environment matters, of course, but the honey badger's the highest rank in this battle. So if they're ever fighting outside of a water source, I don't know. The honey badger just wins. So regardless, I picked the Pacific lamprey because it's significantly higher ranked, and this thing just doesn't even seem harmful at all to me. But the Pacific lamprey versus the chuck, I got the chuck winning that. Chuck versus badger. Badger takes it all day. This section I actually thought was kind of fun. Some of it. So the one is a mouse. We don't care. We know what a mouse is. Look at this guy. Gnarly guy. Now, can he beat a mouse? Maybe not. Maybe not. Like we can look at the exact mouse he's going against. Like, look, he's eating a scorpion. That's a great picture for me. That sucks. I just like the thought of this giant scorpion-like thing winning. I don't think he wins. I don't think he does. I think I'm making a mistake with my pick. But it would be cool. So we took him for the win over the mouse. It's like one of the only underdogs that we ever have winning. The Gila monster and the Siberian salamander. Alright. Gila monster. This guy's crazy. You guys ever seen Holes? I believe this is the yellow spotted lizard off of Holes. Very venomous. Okay, very venomous. Size, he's not that big. 22 inches. Only 2 feet. They only weigh about 5 pounds. I'm banking on the venom. Hear me when I say this. I understand he is outsized in every manner. But the venom, we gotta go with the venom. And it might be wrong. I might have destroyed my entire bracket because, little secret for all of you, I got Gilla winning the whole thing. I picked the Gila Monster all the way. It's a wild card. It's a wild card. Um, but yeah, so obviously I have Gila Monster winning against the Salamander, Gila Monster winning against the Europagi. I have Gila Monster winning against everything left. We can go through the rest of that. We have a Bloodworm. You know, we know what bloodworms are. They're gross, they're nasty, but are they deadly? I don't know. They have them ranked pretty high, but I think a bird eats a worm. It's what they do. So, unfair matchup. I think the underdog, the Shrike here, absolutely devours a bloodworm. Underneath him, this is a cool matchup. I like this one. Once again, this is like a vulture bird, bearded vulture. Okay, super cool, 13 pounds, really cool looking bird. Um, really cool looking. I probably should have put him a little further than I did, but I have him losing to the Gila. I have everybody losing to the Gila. So, but super cool looking vulture. And then he is going against Cicada Killer Wasp. Big ol' wasp. But what is this wasp that kills cicadas? Cicadas. You know, fat little cicadas. Not really worried about it. What is he doing against that? Absolutely nothing. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. We are back. We are back. I don't remember where we left off, but essentially for this whole thing, I either had Badger winning the whole thing or the Gila Monster winning the whole thing. I think it's a super wild card to have the Gila Monster win the whole thing, so that's the route I went. Um, and then we have Lion versus Gila Monster. I have Gila Monster winning. Because I think if this is a pack of lions, it really changes things, and I was under the impression that it was just one lion the entire time. Because I was thinking, hey, he bites him, put some venom in him, and then just roasts, you know, he just roasts until he dies. Um, However, that may not be the case. If it's multiple lions, he would have to bite each one of them, and they would have to all have the poison affect them and kill them. We're going to jump over to the other side. And I think environment plays a big part of this section because we have a humpback whale. Tell me what beats a humpback whale in any scenario in open water. Nothing. Nothing. Surely not a red squirrel. And I will point out, I know for a fact when I looked at people's brackets, people have the red squirrel winning. I don't know. Okay, spectacle bear, eastern gorilla. I'm a bear guy, man. I'm a bear guy. It's yeah, it just is what it is. Bears have claws. They're just as big as gorillas. Gorillas are stronger, but bears are significantly more deadly in my opinion. I mean, I think it's an even matchup. I think this one can go either way. In my head, the claws of a bear can do some real damage. Real damage. But here we go again. If we're in open water, the bear does not beat a whale. It just doesn't. Moving on, we have a giraffe versus a giant anteater. I don't think anteaters are like I mean, I guess they're big, but like I just don't see how this is ever fighting and winning against a giraffe. I think a giraffe just kicking it would do some serious damage. And then we have a Indian rhinoceros. Big old, thick, chunky. Things can be up to 6 feet tall. They weigh 2 tons, brother. 2 tons. 4,000 pounds for a male. 5,000 almost. I mean, come on. That's a big, big boy. Versus a chittle. I don't remember. Oh, it was a deer. Now, Hear me out. Hear me out. I do not think this is a 4 versus 13 matchup. Look at the point of these horns. They are significantly more agile than a rhino. A rhino's big, clumping, thumping. This thing is bouncing around. Boom! Poked you. Now you're bleeding a lot. Boom! Poked you. Now you're bleeding a lot. All the time, bouncing around, not getting hit. I picked the rhino to win because it goes back to the same thing as the owl and the lion. I think the deer needs to get lucky a lot. The rhino needs to get lucky once or twice. The other reason I picked the rhino, I don't think the rhino's running away from the deer. The deer may run away from the rhino. If the deer runs away and out of combat zone, it loses. So I picked the rhino. I think this one could be an upset. I think the deer could win. We'll see. And then out of that, I have the rhino beating the giraffe. I think the rhino hits the giraffe's legs one time, breaks them, and the fight's just over. Bear versus whale, already said whale. Whale versus rhino. This round matters because I don't know if this is where the random starts. If this is where the random starts, the whale could be in a really bad spot if it's not in open water. Vice versa, the rhino can be in a really bad spot if it is in open water. I picked the rhino because I don't know if this is where the randomness starts, but if it does, I think the rhino succeeds in more environments than the whale does. So this one's kind of we'll see. And then we have an antelope versus an orangutan. If you don't know, antelope is once again a form of deer. An orangutan is a monkey. This is a specific. And a big old thick boy, okay? Big old thick boy. They are 110 to 200 pounds. I saw something that gave their his arms are 1.5 meters. I think this guy's got the mobility. I think he's got the movement. I think he's got the brain power. I don't. The deer is the higher rank. I don't see it winning at all. I think the orangutan takes it. And then we have a hippo versus a brown-throated sloth. If you guys don't know, this was in our chat going on while we were drafting our teams. Brother, look at these long teeth. Huge long teeth. They also have an immense biting power. Like they chomp through watermelon, a whole watermelon. Toss a whole watermelon in there, boom, close, it's shattered. Hippos are nothing to play with. Also, hippos, look at their size. Get rid of that. 19 miles per hour. Big body, moving fast. He can be up to 10,000 pounds. 10,000 pounds, moving at 20 miles per hour. He doesn't even need to bite you. He just needs to bump you, and you are hurt. So yeah, slow moving sloth, done for, absolutely cooked. Hippopotamus taking it 10 times out of 10. There is absolutely no reality that an upset takes place here. None. Hippo wins. Hippo versus orangutan. Once again, hippo wins. These are cool ones. I like these a lot. You have the Arabian oryx. Very cool looking goat thing. Very cool looking. And it is fighting. It is fighting and losing. Even though this is a higher rank. They think this is better. A Eurasian lynx. Brother. Come on. I cannot be the only one that thinks this demon of a cat-looking creature isn't going to walk the floor with a goat. And then we have an Asian elephant versus a beach marten. If you don't know what a beach marten is, I'm assuming that you do know what an elephant is. Oh, did I spell Martin wrong? I did absolutely spell it wrong. This guy. This guy. A ferret. It's like a ferret. And he's going to beat an elephant? No reality. None. So elephant wins, lynx wins. Elephant versus lynx, I'm taking the cat again. I think the elephant could win. Elephant's my favorite animal. I think the lynx is the underdog. Obviously, I mean, Asian elephant is a number 2 pick. I think the agility, I'm really valuing agility in the wild. If we are in the open plains, because it's an elephant, if we are in the open plains, I think the agility works in favor of the lynx. I, we'll see. We'll see. Hippo versus lynx. Hippo all the way. Hippo, 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 hippo. Hippo versus rhino. Hippo is just a bigger rhino. Hippo. It is what it is. The hippo is. He's a dog. He's a dog. All right, bottom half. Super cool section. This was probably my favorite section of the whole thing. Extinction is forever. These are extinct animals. Maybe some of them are on the verge of extinction. I think they're all extinct though. All right, look at this thing. We're gonna probably look at all of these. Stellar sea cow. Okay. One of these is manatee. Okay. This this is what you see in Florida, like 13 feet. Okay, 13 feet manatee. Big. Those things are twice the size of a human being. Okay, still weigh like 400 pounds. This is the sea cow. That doesn't even look like its baby. Its babies are probably bigger than the full-grown Florida manatee. Okay, this guy is a ginormous. I think he's like 30 feet long. Look, almost 9,000 pounds, 25 feet in adult length. That's a Mack truck. That's a Mack truck hitting you. Or a Tahoe. You just got hit by a Tahoe. Yeah, I mean, he wins. He went 2 Tahoes, technically. 2 of them. And he's going against a mouse. Do we even need to look up a house mouse versus a sea cow? We don't. And they're probably going to be in open water. Come on, move on. Next one. A Saudi gazelle. It's a gazelle versus a... also, I guess we'll look it up, because if you don't know, you don't know. Gazelle, deer-like creature. Okay, nothing crazy. They're relatively small, too. They're 35 pounds as an adult. My dogs weigh more than them. So, nothing really crazy here. But... it's against an otter. It's against an otter. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. I picked the gazelle. I think the gazelle is just a stronger animal, but maybe it's so fast it runs away. I don't know. We'll see. But I have the gazelle winning that fight. This was a cool animal. It's a extinct or critically endangered dolphin type creature. Dolphins are brutal also. Dolphins are brutal. It is against a giant rice rat. Okay? I'm not even going to look it up. It's a rat. I don't care how giant it is. A rat is never beating a dolphin. It is what it is. And then we have a Caribbean monk seal. 440 pounds. Okay? Big old carnivorous. Carnivorous. He eats fish. He eats meat. Ugh, he got something coming out of his nose. Ugh. But he's a big old seal. Okay. Verse. Galera. This guy. A little mouse thing. A little big ear mouse. Come on. On to the next one. He takes it all day. And then I also have him taking it over the Baji. I think he's just bigger, stronger. Him versus sea cow. Hear me out. The sea cow is technically just a bigger monk seal. But if the environments are mixed, I think the monk has more mobility in smaller spaces. The sea cow is big. Like we said, it's 2 Tahoes stacked end to end. He needs movement. He needs space to move. He needs the open ocean. I think the monk seal has a chance. I picked the monk seal. I'm taking the underdog on that one. All right, really cool. Love this guy. This guy is thylacine. He's a Tasmanian wolf type creature that's no longer extinct. I mean, it is extinct, but like they think it's not extinct. Also, it's weird. There's like it's like Bigfoot. It's like Bigfoot scenario. Like people are like, oh no, I've seen him. Super cool looking creature though. Like he's got the tiger strikes, but he's more of a wolf. He's more to me when I looked through the pictures and was going through it. He looks like a fox to me more than a wolf. But he's a Tasmanian wolf essentially. He is versus the Little Swan Island Hootia. It looks like a capybara, right? Capybara. You telling me a capybara has any chance against whatever that thing we just looked at was? A mix between a tiger and a fox? No way. No way. The tiger fox takes it all day, all day long. No question. All right, and then we have this guy. This right here, that's a human. This is the creature. Okay, every picture that I saw of him, like this, they always compare the sizes. Like, dude, his muscle, right here, his muscle mass in his front end is bigger than a human. Like, come on. Come on, be serious. He's a dog. And what's he fighting? A bramble. Okay. We being for real? We being for real? He fighting a mouse. Come on. On to the next one. He wins, obviously. He also beats the wolf, the tiger wolf thing. You're cool. Yeah, sure. But you ain't a ginormous hulking bull buffalo cross. Yeah, no. He takes it. And then we have a wolf versus sea mink. Look, this is another otter, brother. It's just another otter. He's getting worked. The wolf is eating him. On to the next one. And then we have a camel versus a bat. We're not searching them. A camel versus a bat. A camel versus a bat. The camel wins. All right, wolf versus camel. Camel wins. The camel is big. We'll look it up. Just so you understand, because y'all are like, what? Nah, come on. The wolf wins. The wolf wins. The wolf wins. No. The camel's big. He's big. 6.6 feet. The females are even 6 feet. Brother, 1,300 pounds. You just take a kick. You take one kick as the wolf. You stood behind him because you were nipping at his back legs trying to be a wolf. And he said, bop! Now you're dead. Or you're at least hurt. You're at least hurt. That's what I'm banking on. I got the camel taking the wolf. Camel versus the big ass bull. Big bull all day, all day, all day. He takes the win. Once again, environment takes effect. This monk, the sea monk seal, even the sea cow, if he was to win all the way, they need water. They need to have water to be successful. I don't know if the sea cow can come out of the water. I think the monk seal can come out of the water, but what is he doing? He loses all agility. He loses everything. The bull wins. It's a bull with the muscle mass of a human being times 3. Like, come on. Make it something serious. All right, bull versus the hippo. I think it's a fight. I think it's a dog fight. Oh man, I think it's good. I have no clue. I took the hippo. I'm a hippo man. I think the hippo, it will be funny to see the hippo in the championship. But this big ass bull might do it. It's two big old 18 wheelers. Bam. And who's standing? I think a benefit the hippo has is water. Hippos are still agile in water. Still agile in water. I don't think a bull is. I don't think a bull is. I think environment comes into a factor here. I think if we're in the open plains, it's a macho man fight in the open plains. Just the bigger dog's gonna come out on top. If we got a little taste of water, we got a little swamp, we got a little bit of ocean, hippo all day. For our final, we got the Gila monster versus the hippo. I'm a hippo guy. The hippo only has to step on the Gila monster. Only has to step on him. What I'm banking on. That Gila bites him one time, keeps his distance, waits for him to die. If we, depending on environment, say we're out in the desert, this hippo ain't got no water. Now he's got poison going coursing through his veins. I'm telling you, people sleeping on the Gila monster. People sleeping on the Gila monster. Hopefully he doesn't get stepped on. If he gets stepped on, fight's over. I mean, he might not even make it far, to be honest. I think this matchup right here is going to be an issue for him. Badger's got that little immunity to toxins. He also destroys animals like the Gila monster. I'm just hoping the Gila gets a lucky lick in. That's what I'm hoping. All right, this is my bracket. I burned most of the time for this stream because I want this to be about 30 minutes. So we're going to go through this a little bit quicker. We're going to go through some people stuff. Bearded Block. Y'all know Bearded Block. You know him from the streams. Let's see what he's got. All right. First off, I like this. He's in with the Lions. I also like that he's got the croc here. I think I'm with him. The croc takes a straight line other than the owl. I think the owl. But I like this. Look, he took the owl over the fox. He knows. He knows the owl is dangerous. He's got the croc. Cat versus dog. Dog comes out on top. I agree. Depending on the dog. He got the lion all the way through. He's got the lion taking it here. I don't disagree with it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But I think this matchup is a lot closer than you think. I think a crocodile gives a lion a run for his money depending on environment. All right, let's see what we got here. Honey badger all the way. I like that. Oh, he's got the bat. Oh, see, this is what we're talking about. He is taking an underdog. He is taking the bat over the chuckwalla. And this may be, like I said, there was one where the animal specifically countered him by making a loud noise. That might be the matchup. I don't remember. That's a good pick right there. He's got it loosened to the honey badger. Let's see if he's got any more wild picks. Okay. Oh, he's got the Gila monster moving up. So he's got the OC going all the way to the lion. Which the OC, if you guys remember, was the turkey vulture. Yeah. And he's got it losing to the lion, which I agree. There's no way this beats the lion. No way. It'd be interesting to see this matchup if this is what the matchup ends up being. The turkey vulture versus the honey badger. That could be a cool fight. Could be cool. All right, let's check the other side. He's got the whale. He's got the gorilla winning. He's got the gorilla beating the whale. He's got the gorilla beating the rhino. Oh, he's got the gorilla going far. He's got the antelope over the orangutan. He's got the hippo. He's got the hippo beating the antelope. He's got the elephant going. Elephant versus hippo. He takes the hippo. Okay. And then he's got the hippo beating the gorilla. He knows. He knows. All right. He's got sea cow, sea cow. Baji. Oh, he's got the dolphin taking the sea cow. Okay. He's also got the dolphin taking the monk seal. Oh, he's got the Tasmanian wolf going all the way. Oh, he has the wolf versus the hippo. Ah. He's got the camel losing to the island wolf. Dude, he's got the bull losing. Oh, he's sleeping on the bull. He didn't realize how big that bull was. That bull needs one hit on this little tiger thing. But maybe the agility comes in. Maybe I don't hate it. I don't hate it. He's got it loosened to the hippo. Facts. Hippo versus lion. Hippo. 9 times out of 10. I think this matters though. I think that S at the end matters. If it's a pride, if it's a group, hippo runs into issues. But this would be a good finals. This would be a good finals. All right, let's see. We got Brandy. Brandy La La La. Spook Queen, if y'all don't know. All right, she's got Croc going all the way. Don't hate it. Oh, she's got Croc in the final. Oh my God. I don't hate it. Crocodile's nothing to play with, man. They were alive with the dinosaurs for a reason. All right, let's see. She's got the owl going pretty far. Owl versus the croc. I like that. Oh, she's got the bat beating the cat. Wow. Lion going all the way to the croc. Loose into the croc. Oh my God. She's throwing. She's throwing. She's throwing. She took the assassin bug over the badger. Oh my God. Spook Queen. What are we doing? Oh my God. She has it winning again. She has it winning again. Oh, she has it losing to the bat, though. She has it losing. Thank God she has it losing to the bat. Oh, my God. She's got the Gila monster going far. Oh, she's got the Gila monster going against the crocodile. I agree. If this is the matchup, Gila loses. For sure. I think the crocodile is way too fast. I think the Gila comes in to get his bite. Boom. Munched on. Snack. Gone. Crocodile's crushing him. Interesting. This is absolutely asinine that she has anything beating the honey badger before like this point. Humpback whale, whale, whale. Oh, she's got whale winning the whole thing. She's got whale all the way. I don't hate it. I mean, environment matters. Environment absolutely matters, but I don't hate it. If you get lucky, could absolutely go that way. She got the rhino coming here, losing to the whale. Hippo versus elephant. Elephant winning, losing to the whale. So I was going to say, she's going to give this sea cow value. She doesn't, though. She doesn't. She goes back, same as me. Monk seal taking the sea cow. She's got the thylacine going far again, too. Interesting. She has the... Come on. Spook Queen. Do you understand what the numbers mean? Do you understand the ranking system? How are you taking a 15 over a 2? How do you have... maybe she's going for the Spook Queen thing, so she has to pick all the bats. But she has a bat beating a camel. Be so for real. She got whale winning the whole thing. I don't even want to read the rest of her thing. What is she thinking? All right, we got Josh's. Let's see what he's got. He's got Croc all the way. I like that. He's got Owl going against the Croc. I like this. I like this so far. Top half, I like. Cat, dog, dog, lion all the way. I like it. Crocodile beating the lion. I'm cool with that. Honey badger all the way. Love it. Absolutely probably how it's going to go. I like this too. I like the turkey vulture going far. Let's swap over. Okay, he's got whale all the way down until... Oh, he's got the giraffe beating the rhino. He's got the giraffe beating the rhino. I think that's an interesting take. I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens. All right, antelope versus hippo. Hippo, 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 hippo. He's got hippo winning. That's my man. He knows. I'm telling you, the hippo is a dog, man. It's going to be hard to beat the hippo. He's got elephant all the way up to the hippo. I like that. I didn't do it, but I like it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's relying on environment. He's relying on environment. He got the sea cow losing to an otter. Come on. All right, he's got the dolphin. I mean, he got the otter going far. He got the otter beating the dolphin. Oh, he's got the monk seal losing. Oh, no. Oh, he's got the... Oh, no. He might not have looked some of these up. He might not have looked some of these up. He's got the tiger crossbreed breed losing to a rat. Oh, he might have thrown. He's got the what I can't even remember what this is. I know what the top one is. The top one's the bull. What is the bramble? It's probably a mouse. Yeah, he got a mouse losing. I mean, he got a mouse beating that giant bull. Come on. He's got it beating. I mean, he probably is beating the other mouse. The wolf. Yeah, the wolf is definitely winning if that's what he's fighting. He's at least got the camel beating the bat. At least he's got that. He got hippo winning the whole thing, though. He might get some points. He might get some points on this line right here. He might get some points on this line right here. This line looks solid. This hippo line looks solid. I'm telling you, he's got a front runner. Other than this is going to tank him. He's going to lose it just from this. Just from this. He got tired filling it out. I'm telling you, he got tired filling it out. He stopped looking stuff up. You got a couple 1,000-pound bull losing to a mouse. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm cooked. We'll see. We will see. All right. Let's see. What did Rizu pick? She got crocodile. Okay, she's got a scorpion beating a fox. Eagle owl going far. She got eagle owl. She's got owl winning the whole thing. I don't hate it. I like the owl. I don't think it's right, but I don't hate it. All right, she's got a bat beating a cat again. She's got lice beating the dog and the bat. She's got mold going pretty far. The mold lost to the lice, though. This is wild. If she gets any points up here, I'm blown away. She's got the honey badger losing to a shrew. Oh, she got Big Chuck Walla going up, and he also loses to a shrew. Oh, she's got my Gila monster losing to a salamander. She's got the killer wasp. Oh, dude, this one's wild. She might be out after. I don't know why my headset just cut off because I have no music coming through or anything. You guys are stuck just listening to me. Yeah, wild. Absolutely. Good luck. She's a killer wasp in the finals of that whole division. She also forgot to do. Oh, she put assassin bug. At least she got that point. Red squirrel beating the humpback whale. What are we doing? Gorilla. Gorilla's losing to an orangutan. In what world? What are we picking here? Oh my gosh, girl. She has a sloth beating the hippopotamus. The hippo is in the championship of multiple people's brackets. She has it losing to a sloth. Maybe she's right. Oh my god, she's got the beach marten beating the elephant. And beating a lynx. I gotta figure out what she was doing this off of. She might have just been doing this off of cuteness or something. I mean, she's got the anteater beating the giraffe. She might have been trying to get every single one wrong. I don't know. Stellar's sea cow. Massive sea cow. She at least took the massive sea cow. She's got the otter winning. Also, like, block A. She's got the otter beating the sea cow. And the otter winning all of it. Okay. I don't like this, though. I don't like the monk seal losing. I think that's a mistake. I think this is a mistake. Or no, she at least has the dolphin beating the rat. Oh, mistake here, I think. I don't see how this little tiny thing beats the tiger. Oh, another one here. I don't know, man. I don't know. At least she has the camel beating the bat. But I think she's losing some points. I think people struggle with this extinction one. I think people struggle with this one. I mean, this right here is a mistake. There's no way. No way this little mouse beats that giant bull. No way. Bingo dingoes, we did my picks. All right, Tyler's, we're going to speed through this one. This one's wild. We're just going to put this out there. Mold. He's got mold as the winner. I don't know how they're going to grade mold. He might win because he picks mold. I don't know how mold works. I don't know. He's got the Gila. And the mold. I don't hate it. All right, he's got the whale in the finals. And he's got the sea cow. So he's got the stellar sea cow here. So he's got the 1 and the 1. And then he's got the whale beating the sea cow, which I'm with him a little bit. The sea cow is insane size, insane unit. Humpback whale's bigger. If this was the fight, I'm taking the humpback. And then he has the mold beating the humpback whale. I don't even know if whales are affected by mold. There is no mold where a whale would be. Maybe first contact is extremely deadly. I don't hate it. I mean, I do hate it. I hate the whole thing, but it is what it is. All right, that's everybody's March Mammal Madness. I will see you guys back here 8 p.m. I believe is when everything comes out. And we're gonna go everything live. I believe there's supposed to be an animated video. There's supposed to be a play-by-play of the battle. We're gonna be here probably a little bit early, like 7:45, 7. Yeah, we'll shoot for 7:45. We'll be on and talking everything up. If anybody from the crew wants to join in and watch and talk, we'll be on 7:45, raring and ready to go. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. Celeryboy out. I will catch y'all tonight for March Mammal Madness. Wild card game 1. Bone Collector Caterpillar versus the Assassin Bug. Who wins? Who wins? The Assassin Bug, I hope. For my bracket, I hope. We'll see. See y'all there.